my gosh. I've got half a litre with water with me. Oops, that's what's smashing around my front seat here. Because I'm doing 75 hard, I need to drink a gallon of water. It is nearly 6 a.m. The sun is rising at 6 a.m. So let's go. Oh, let us start drinking water. So I'm doing 75 hard. You have to drink a gallon of water, which is 3.7 litres, or 3.7 litres of water, which is why I've started early, literally 6 a.m. We are going to go to the beach and do some exercise. We'll do 2 45-minute sessions of exercise. One has to be outside. Let's go outside, walkie. We have to follow some kind of health plan. So my health plan is the first 2 weeks. It's like a reset program where basically you're kind of resetting your system, and no sugar, no carbs too, no fruit, which sucks because I love fruit. And you have to have some protein within the first half an hour waking up. So I literally just had 2 scoops of cottage cheese. So that's one change I'm doing every day this week. Okay, the phone is going down because we cannot drive with the phone in our hand, right? So if you're going to join me, we're about to see a sunrise. I'll open the moonroof. I always do that. So I am here. I am just driving. But I don't know who will join me today because it is a long weekend in America. And I would say most of my American friends are on a long weekend, which is so lovely. I cannot wait to see the content this week, next week coming, or tomorrow being new week, because I'm sure, like my friend Anne, she's gone on a long weekend in her camper van. My friend Mike, he's going on, I think he's going camping for the weekend, so that's exciting. We have, who else was, I think Miss Paula was going away. She's having some kind of big function in her house because it's Labor Day tomorrow. It's a public holiday. In Australia, we call it a public holiday. In America, they call it a holiday too, right? But when I say I'm going on a holiday, they think I'm going on a public holiday. I'm actually going on a trip. So yes, back to 75 hard, because right, this is like a Dear Diary, right? I don't really care if anyone jumps on. It's more about documenting how's it going? Like, how's it really going? So, how's it really going? Well, let me think I'm finishing. I haven't done read my 10 pages of a self-help book today. I thought I'd just get up and go straight to the beach. It's Sunday morning. I did want to lie in bed. I'm going to be honest. I did want to lie in bed. But I thought, you know what? I have many things to do today, and I'll get to that in a second because I'm very excited about that. But I need to get my exercise done, because if you do not get your first exercise in and start drinking your water, by 12 o'clock, you're scrambling. You're trying to get, another exercise in, and another, 2 exercises in with at least 3 hours between. That's too hard. And then try to drink all that water. So that's why I've got 1.5 litres with me in the car. I will probably drink at least one of those while I'm walking and getting back to the car. So that is good. So that means get my intake up, and at least I've got my exercise out of the way. Somewhere through the day, I will read 10 pages of a self-help book. I'm reading an amazing book. I'm loving it. Like yesterday, I ended up reading 12 pages. Like, I'm not just going to 10. I'm like reading because I'm really getting into it. I haven't read a book like that many pages, probably 10 pages a year, which is so embarrassing. Like, reading's knowledge. Reading's not watching YouTube and Googling shit. It really isn't. Like, I feel like I really have dropped the ball in the smartness department because I haven't been reading. I'm not having to go at myself. I'm just being totally honest with myself that Dora, or Mutiara, you used to love reading. Love reading. Okay, yes, I normally do read travel books, but travel books teaches you about the world. And I would normally read some kind of self-help book. So, yeah, we're getting back to that, guys. Back into routine. That's what 75 Hard is doing. It's rewiring my habits and my brain and getting myself organized. That is the big thing, organized. No alcohol. You know, it was a weekend, so I didn't have any alcohol. I went to bed nice and early because, hey, I'm not up drinking wine. I love my red wine. But, you know, I thought at one stage I had an issue with alcohol, but I just simply stopped and went cold turkey. Fine. So I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, so we are nearly we're just going around the roundabout at the beach. We're in southeast Queensland, so it is 6:04 a.m. The sun is supposed to be rising now. It is cloudy, but that's okay. You should see the glimmer of like sun on the clouds. It's pretty cool, actually. What else is 75 Hard? Other than hard. It's just hard to get it all in one day. I'll be honest, and then work. So that's why the weekends is fun, because you've got more time to actually live. I'm not saying that, you know, you're not living when you're doing 75 Hard, but it's not easy. It isn't easy. I'm going to say that. It's not easy. It's not easy. Hey! How you going, Vicky? Hey, Vicky. Oh my gosh. Hey, happy long weekend for you. Let me show you the sunrise, because the sunrise is rising right now. Oh, look at that puppy. Oh, beautiful. That's gorgeous. Say g'day, guys. Oh, hey, Maddie. Oh, Maddie, look what I've got right next to me. Quack, quack, ducks in a row. So, Vicky, if you haven't met my friend Maddie, that is Maddie. Maddie, aging well with Vicky is Vicky. Vicky is from America. I can't think where exactly in America she's from, but Maddie's from Arizona. Maddie does diamond art. She loves doing diamond art. She's a faceless channel. Vicky started off as a faceless channel, actually. Maddie. What else do I need? Keys I've got. Look at that glow. Look at that glow. Look at that glow. Oh, shivers. Okay. We want to take... Oh, gosh, did I not bring a bag? Oh, no. I always take a bag with me, guys, because I can put my bottle of water in it and hit myself in the... Oh, shit. Oh. Look at the glow, guys. Look at the glow. Oh, you're from Southern California. Of course you are. Of course you are. And then Vicky, Maddie, with the name of her channel, Aging on Your Own Terms, meaning she's helping you age well. Not only for you, but your, you know, family, because one day you'll actually have to look after your mum or your dad or your, you know, your parent-in-laws, and how that might look, because it's not easy. I have an aging mum, and I've followed some advice from Vicky in helping my mum, like organising a power of attorney. I don't know if that's what you call that in America, but like, so you have the rights to look after your mum if she loses her brains, basically. Or gets sick. That's more important. Like, if she gets decapacitated and gets sick, you don't want the public trustee looking after your mum. Trust me, they'll take all the money. Right, Vicky? She's had that experience before. I think it was her uncle she lost track of. Okay. Actually, guys, I'm going to take my duck on my walk with me for something different. Maddie? Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous, guys. Okay, let's stop talking. Close my boot. Shivers. Okay. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Guys, thanks for joining me. I love seeing the sunrise, guys. This is the 31st of August. It is the last day of the month. And I know for you guys in America, it's not. But for me it is, because I'm in Queensland, Australia. And we've got to get a photo of that. So we've got another phone that we take a photo with. Because when I'm on the live, I can't take a photo. Trust me, I've tried. There we go, guys. There's the sun. There is the sun. There is the sun. There is the sun. Okay. This is what we do, guys. We run down the beach. We have to do our morning blessing. Oh, okay. Tripod. Oh. You're a fan? Hey, actually, I've got a really good idea, Maddie. I've never done this before, actually. Let's do a jumping for joy with a duck. All right. That's my first jumping for joy with my duck. How have I not done that before? Okay, I'm just going to put you there for a second again, guys. Okay, whoops. Okay. Oops. I didn't bring two tripods, right? So I'm putting you up against a bag using my other tripod. Whoops. I'm not having a good morning, guys. I know, I'm having a great morning. Don't be negative, Dora. Don't be a negative Nelly. Okay, setting up my phone to get the jump with my other camera. Okay, that's it. All right, got that with that. It occurs to me that I don't show my ducky a lot. People have said that to me, but Ducky's still around. Ducky's getting selfies with me all the time. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I have to do like a duck selfie. No, I'm not sorry, guys. I'm not sorry at all. This is what I do. Look at that sunrise, guys. Look at that sunrise. Okay, you don't look at my face, you want to look at the sunrise. I get it. I get it. I get it. I got this. I'm a fan. Hi, how you going? Exactly, Vicky, you get me. Definitely not sorry. I'm unapologetically me. With or without the live, I'd be doing this on the beach. I've only been doing these lives for like the last 3 months. Like when I go for a walk on the beach. And you guys seem to like my jumping for joys. We see some cool things along the way. My friend Maddie is obsessed with ducks, like I like my little duck, but she also likes wildlife like me. So we're often seeing pelicans, which we will see this morning somewhere down here. Normally down there is the pelicans. So happy long weekend to you guys. Agarth, hello, how you going? Where are you from? This is Southeast Queensland in Australia. Like, g'day, mate. So guys, let's walk, because we have 45 minutes exercise to do. Are we going to set a clock? Yes, we're going to set the clock, the timer. The timer says, whoa. I'm trying to balance. Okay, timer is, see, so even on 45 minutes already. 45 minutes. All right, we'll go this way, guys. So you can see the sunrise. So, yeah, welcome to the 31st of August, guys. I know that you guys in the Northern Hemisphere, it is still the 30th of August on Saturday evening or afternoon. That's all right. I live in Australia. I live in the future, guys. And the future is bright. Future is bright that you need to wear a hat. Okay? You don't need to wear sunglasses straight away. It is recommended, if you look at Dr. Google, don't listen to Dora, because Dora doesn't know, she knows a lot of stuff, but she's not like a doctor or anyone trained of any description. She's just Dora showing her, sharing her experiences. But one of the experiences I really love that I've learnt from Google and from different places around is getting some sun in your eyes. First light. Not through the day, not through the middle of the day. That will burn your retina. Retina? Is that a different thing? Yeah, no, your eyeballs. Don't do that. Burn your eyeballs. That's why I don't carry sunglasses with me when I'm walking in the morning, because I want to get some sun in my eyes, on my face. It resets your body clock. We're all so used to being on our phones all the time. That's fake artificial light. That's real light coming into our eyes. You can see these young kids that they have trouble sleeping because they're on computer games all day, all night and day, mainly night. And then they can't sleep. Then they can't wake up in the morning. They can't hold down jobs. I'm generalising, but trust me, I see it. I work with some of these people. And honestly, it's not great. Just need to change habits. I can't talk. I mean, I'm scrolling on my phone too these days. But I do try to limit it at night before I go to bed. Wow, maybe I need to clean my screen. No, that's right. That's just how bright it is, guys. Wowzers, it's bright. Okay, see ya. So, my friend Ange, she's got to go over to Mills. Mills is her mother-in-law. So she's a caregiver for her mother-in-law. So that's what is really cool about Vicky's channel. And Vicky also danced with me. Okay, let's go back. Vicky's channel, not about dancing. Vicky's channel is about her experience being a caregiver for her mother-in-law. And it's a beautiful relationship they have, but it's also very time consuming for Vicky. And she just learnt that the hard way, because she went on holidays for the first time in like a million years and had to organise all these things so that her mother-in-law was looked after. She went on holidays the first day, I think she was in Vancouver. The first day she was slept for 12 hours on her holiday, on her vacation, as you guys call it. All right, we can get dirty, right? Here we go. So she does share that there's a lot of work to be done when you're looking after your parents or your parent-in-laws or someone, older than you, and how to look after your own personal self in that period. So yeah, Vicky's got a really insightful channel, and sometimes it's hard to watch because she's telling you home truths that sometimes you're like, no. Oh yeah, you do. But anyway, she's got a really cool personality. I've been friends with Vicky for a little while now, over a year. We're all part of the same kind of group. Everyone's in the same kind of group. And I've enjoyed getting to know Vicky. And she also, this is just amazing, right? Everyone knows that I love a dance. I mean, I'm not great at it, but it's not the point. Dance because you like it. And who cares if you can't? You just dance because it's good for your soul, right? Look at this. We're dancing. It's good for your soul. Anyway, Vicky, out of the blue, literally sends me a video of her dancing in the Fairmount toilets. Now, I'm a bit of a toilet dancer. If you're not following me or subscribed, what I should say, you don't know, well, you don't know. But I have this thing. It's not a fetish. Don't calm down. It's not a fetish. It's just a thing that when I'm in a toilet, I dance. Not on the toilet, after I've done my business, okay? It's just a funny thing I do, especially in planes, in airplane toilets. Anyway, Yep, Vicky, she knows the drill. She sends me a video of her dancing in the Fairmont toilet. And that's in Vancouver. I think it's Vancouver. Yeah, it's in Vancouver, I'm sure. Or it's in Canada anyway. Because she was just had to do an Alaskan cruise. So she was in Canada? I don't know. So she was in the Fairmont. I don't know. I don't know now. But she danced and she sent it to me. I edited it together with one of my toilet dancers and it was awesome. Awesome. Hey, Sponge. Okay, I can't really see that very well at the moment. So the sun is like beaming at me. We're walking on a sand flat, which is lovely. Oh, gosh. Okay, can I see that now? Splunge. You up early there? Nah, it is 6:20 a.m. So it's not really that early. There are people up and about already. People walking, people swimming. There was a jogging club that just walked past, someone walking their dog. People are up and at 'em. And just a bit further up here, we have on a Sunday the Redcliffe Show. Not Redcliffe Show, the Redcliffe Market. So everyone's, getting their fresh vegetables. All right. So if you're joining me, say hello. Where are you from anyway? Splodger? I don't think have I met you before? Name rings a bell. I have different people that jump in and out of my life. So if you jump in enough of them, I kind of get to know you and ask you 20 questions. And then I kind of remember who you are. That's nice. But if you just want to, listen, that's okay too. I have friends that when they're working in the Northern Hemisphere, the time zone I am in, they're working and they can listen to me as like a podcast, which sounds a bit strange, hey? But it's funny. I think it's great. And then I have a guy friend here in Australia that when he goes walking, he puts some of my lives on, just listens to the background. Like dull music. I think it's beautiful. It's kind of funny. Wow, God, that is just like glimmering today, guys. Like straight at you. Like a UFO. Oh my gosh, it's like a UFO. It is a UFO. All right, anyway, we're walking down to the end here, which is the Redcliffe Surf Lifesaving Club / Lavender's Rock. There's a rock shaped as a love heart that was named by one of my mates that jumps in the chat, Lavender. I'm great. You're in England. It is 9:21. Okay, cool. Whereabouts in England are you from? Again, I do ask 20 questions. I did tell you that. And I'm not being I'm not prying. I like to get to know people. And if you're on my live, you know that I like travel. So I haven't spent a huge lot of time in England. Last year, I flew to Ibiza. I'm a bit of I love DJs. I love dance music, hence I love dancing. And on the way home, I spent 36 hours in the UK, and it's probably the best time I've ever had in England. Normally, I kind of fly in, fly out, less than 36 hours, because England to me under the pound is very expensive. Australian dollar against the pound and the euro is so bloody expensive. So I've never really spent a lot of time in England. It's literally get in, get out, and the only reason I had 36 hours is because I extended it a little bit more than normal. I was flying then to Taiwan to do some travel. That was country number 60 for me, which was so exciting. Was it 61? I don't know. 61. Yeah, country number 61. 60, sorry. Country number 60 was Taiwan for me. That was last year. And anyway, I spent 36 hours. And my plan was to go visit a really good girlfriend in She lives just around Brighton Beach. I've never been to Brighton Beach. Absolutely loved Brighton Beach. Have you been to Brighton Beach? Okay, I scared him away. Okay, anyway. So Brighton Beach, oh my gosh, that was so much fun. And then I caught up with Lise, my lovely, lovely friend Lise, who I hadn't seen in like 20 years. And we just talked like, we just saw each other last week. Hey, that is Lavender's Rock. Kick, kick. See the heart? Hey, there's my friend Matt from Cheshire. Woohoo. Lavender's Rock. I send you hearts, Matt. I send you hearts. How are you going? How are you, buddy? It is, well, someone just told me it's 9:29. What did you get up to on your Saturday, Matt? I'm very curious. What did you get up to, my friend Matt? Did I see the link? No, I didn't. What link are you sharing? You tagged me something just recently? Like, I've only just been on the live in the last 10 minutes, so I haven't been on YouTube since then. And then this morning, I didn't see a link from you. Is another cool page that I get to follow. Oh my God, dude, that channel, the yellow willy bin, or was it the green willy bin? Absolutely love him. That is amazing. That is amazing YouTube video footage. I love it, love it. Oh, it is a bit nippy down this end. So Matt, the sunrise was quite lovely behind me. Of course, we did a jumping for joy. Oh, Matt, you're my friend. You should be introduced to my duck. That is Ducky. This is my travel memento. Even if I go hiking, he's in my backpack. I don't normally walk with him on the beach. It just happened to have him where I have all my waters. And Maddie was online. I went, oh, Maddie, because I showed Maddie my duck yesterday, because Maddie loves ducks, right? So that duck is very, it's kind of like, it's seen me change my life. It's seen me change a lot of things in my life, good and bad. Good. And it's just, yeah, it's gone through some relationship breakups, some job breakups, some friendship breakups, losing my dad, my God, losing my dad, losing many of my friends in the last years. So it's drank a couple of beers with me, trust me. Anyway, oh, look at this, guys. I don't know what's happening over here. That this person is swimming. They're swimming with a giant thing above them. Normally they swim with like littler ones so that people can see them when they're swimming, so that boats don't run over them. But I don't know why it would be that big. Okay, maybe they're doing that for a competition. Maybe there's some swimming competition here this morning. Because that doesn't look right, guys. You wouldn't be swimming with that behind you, would you? Okay, let's walk. Oh, that's right, Matt. You were there. I lose track some days, mate. So, let me tell you what I told you guys yesterday. I was doing some filming for a dear friend from school, my high school years, who is dying from cancer. And, you know, those Make-A-Wish kind of foundations that, you know, make wishes happen when you're about to pass away. They made her wish of going to see the Canberra Raiders, which is a football team, rugby league, not soccer, because I know in the UK. Okay, there we go. There's Mr. Pelican. God, they've got big wingspans, I tell you. All right, he'll come back. Rugby league, because, yeah, we call that football. In the UK, Europe, you call football soccer. So just to let you know, it's not soccer. So soccer's not hugely as watched as it is in Europe. Rugby league's a big one, and rugby union, and AFL, Australian Football League. So there's 3 different kind of football codes they play, plus soccer, but we call it soccer. Anyway, so she got flown down there, put up in all different places, transferred, her and her wife. So my friend, and guess what? The team won last night. I don't even watch football, but I was trying to watch the show, I watched the game, but you can't watch it on normal TV. They only kind of broadcast the main events. You got to pay for a subscription. I don't watch football enough to pay for a subscription. So anyway, I was asking my football friends, hey, have the Raiders played yet? Did they win? Are they winning? And they won. So they're kind of nearly into the finals. So very exciting. And I couldn't be happier for my friend. That was her biggest bucket list in life, was to go to the Canberra Raiders in Canberra, which is the capital of Australia. It's a cold, cold place. Not a lot of people know that Canberra is the capital of Australia. Everyone thinks Sydney or Melbourne is, because that's where all the tourists go. But Canberra is the capital, and it is very cold. It's like inland between Sydney and Melbourne, closer to Sydney. It's an interesting place, but that's where all the parliament sits and all that stuff. But that's what's the capital. But anyway, so that happened last night. But her wife put a call out a couple of days ago saying, hey, we don't know how many days she's got left, and this sucks, kind of waiting for her to pass away, right? So they asked if her friends could make some fun videos for her, and both of them really, because let's face it, even the wife is suffering right now, not only my friend Corey. So I was like, right, okay, what can I do? So anyway, I told you yesterday what I was doing. That's why I pulled out the fancy dress box, a few wigs, a few glasses, sunglasses. Anyway, let's face it, of course we had fun. And I was up to midnight editing a video. It's kind of fun to be editing a video for, a really good cause. Normally I'm editing videos to just put on YouTube. Not that it's a good cause. I mean, it's just a greater cause is doing something for someone, that really needs a bit of spark in their life, right? Because, they haven't got much of their life left, which is so sad, right? Wow, why is that so bright? Now, hey, Deb, how you going? So, it was so much fun. So much fun. So, Deb, I'm talking about, I think you were there yesterday when I was talking about how I was going to film a funny skit, which was the Bohemian Rhapsody song by Queen in the Wayne's World kind of edit, which is in the car headbanging. You know the song by Queen. Don't make me sing. Okay, I'm going to sing because I love it. I mean, I don't love singing, but I just think it's a cool song. Mamma mia, dun 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 dun, mommy, mommy. Okay, I'm not singing it correctly, but that's all right. Anyway, let's just say that everyone turned up and we improvised, we made it our own, and the first little bit of edit I've done, and then I dropped the music in the background. Oh my gosh, it is so funny. Our version is much funnier because obviously, it's my school friends, right, from high school. So if I'm laughing my ass off, I'm sending these versions to my friends at night and they're laughing their ass off. So I cannot wait for the reaction from my friend when she watches this. So yeah, today I have to finish that edit. And yeah, I can't wait. I love editing, and you'd probably think, well, I don't know that, Dora, because you hardly even put any, long form videos up. All you seem to put up is your Dancing with Doras on a Wednesday night. That'd be true. So maybe I overcomplicate things. But anyway, that's all right. I'm a work in progress. This is why I do lives, to get some content out, have a chat with you guys. Hey, Gina, how you going? So happy long weekend. in America? Are you doing anything this weekend, Gina, with your family? Yeah, thanks, Deb. Look, you know me, guys. I would do anything for friends. Like, friends, family come first. This YouTube stuff comes later. That's light, you know, like one of our friends, Alison, that's sometimes in the chat with us. She's going through a bit of a hard time, and she wrote a post saying, sorry guys, going through a bit of a hard time. You know, sorry, I won't be posting any videos. And I'm like, don't say sorry. Life is out there. No one, you know, YouTube doesn't own us. We don't get paid by YouTube, right? Even if we were monetized, it doesn't matter. Like, life is for living, and, you know, it puts it in perspective when, you know, a friend who's only 50, literally, I just turned 50, so all my school friends are turning 50. I believe Corey, has she had her birthday this year already? I don't know, actually. She's turning 50 anyway, or 50. No, is dying. It just puts it in perspective. You know, this stuff, you know, that we're scrolling on doesn't mean that much when you put it into that perspective. And I do feel honoured that I get to, you know, take you on my walk with me, and that you guys listen to my rambles. You know, I've made, you know, some really good friends out of this, and I've got, you know, got to know some different people, and yeah, and I definitely take that as a privilege. So I'm not saying that, you know, I hate YouTube or social media. Definitely, there's a place for it, but in your time, right? There's been times that I go through periods where, like, life is just hectic. You won't hear from me. You will not hear from me. Just grilling. Oh my gosh. So my friend Heartly Happy is Gina. Miss Gina. And my friend Matt and Deb. I don't know if you probably met Deb before Gina, but you might not have met Matt. Matt Launton is my friend from Cheshire. Cheshire cat. He likes scones and tea with the Queen. Or the King, should I say. He's my mate from the UK. And I met him via living, basically. I meet a lot of people just via living, actually. And Matt's a great muddy because he likes dance music like me. So he's always sending me links of dance music. But he also knows my quirky personality, that what lives I might like. So he sends me links to different lives. Like, he introduced me to a lady called Katie from Alaska. And she's lovely. She does do lives the same time as me, so I kind of sometimes catch her videos and then sometimes watch her reruns because they're quite hilarious. She's in Alaska. I don't know anyone in Alaska. It's quite interesting to know someone in Alaska, right? And, you know, she thinks it's quite a novelty that she has someone from the Down Under watching her. So that's been nice. And then Matt, the best thing that Matt has given me is the yellow wheelie bin. Oh my God. Hey Matt, do you reckon you could drop that link to one of his like latest videos? Because honestly, he is so funny, and it's like animation, but in real life. It's really weird. I can't even explain it. It's a guy that you never see. It's a faceless channel, and he has this cool voice, and he's basically, there's a little white van, and he drives it. Well, it's a remote control, but he bashes it up like it's flying off rocks. It sounds stupid, but trust me, it'll be the best 5 minutes laugh you've had this morning or today. Deb, I actually think Deb would appreciate it because Deb, our friend from Spring, Texas, has been having some health conditions, and, you know, she needs to calm herself. Actually, I don't know. Let's reframe that. Would that be calm? Yeah, it's calm. Yeah, it's not hyped up. It's calm. It's funny as anything. And I think people need more fun in their life, right? There's too much adulting, you know, when we go to work and do all the things that we have to do. Oh my God, that person is swimming with that thing behind them. How the hell are they swimming with that? That is massive. Okay. Or, oh no, they're not. There's one set up there. Okay, there must be something happening today. The set one there and they've set one up there. So that must be the swimming. Yeah, like I said, there's a surf lifesaving club at the back there. So there must be some kind of surf club thing happening today. They've got to swim from there to there or kayak. Okay, Matt's going to bring it back. He's good for that. Honestly, Gina, Jay will love it too. Honestly, mate, I was nearly pissing my pants. It was so funny. I just think we need these laughs in our life, and it'll give it to you, trust me. Even the voice that he plays, it's like obviously computer generated, but it's amazing. So it's real life, but like with little weird characters. Can't even explain it. You just have to go watch it. Hey Christian, how you going? Yeah. So Christian is my friend. I think you're from maybe somewhere in Asia. But no, I had a great sleep. Thank you very much. And I do sleep. I slept very well. I say, guys, go check out the link. Go off my live. Go have a good giggle for the day, okay? I'll keep walking to myself, right? I've got 45-minute walk and then I'm home and I'm going to finish my edit, right? So go watch that. Deb, specifically you, go click on the link that Matt has just put there. You will thank Matt later. Ah, yes, Christian, you're from Florida. Florida. That's what I was saying to you. That have you been to Florida Keys? That's right. I was telling you the other day that I've been to South Beach, Miami. I love that. I know it's not all of Mexico, obviously, but it's America, but it's an interesting place, South Beach. And I absolutely love Florida Keys. Loved, loved, loved it. Matt, have you been to America? So Christian Thomas is a friend from Florida. Snore means, like I worked this out, he wasn't being rude or anything like that. He was just, snore means sleep. I believe English is his second language, so that's okay. We worked it out. Oh yeah, no, so you obviously tagged me and stuff. Oh yeah, trust me. It's my Sunday, Matt. I'll catch up. So Christian, have you always lived in Florida? Where are you from originally? Hey, so Matt, any big things happening tonight in your life? Taking the family out? Hot date? I actually don't know those personal things about you, so I'm just kind of like, improvising. You can share if you like. Is there a hot date? Is there a family? Are you married? Is this a dating show? No, Dora's got a partner. You know that. I'm just being funny. But, stranger things could happen that, someone actually meets in my chat and, they make friends. They develop a, lovely little relationship. How cute would that be? I organise my school reunions, and at my school reunion, my last one that I organised, two of my school friends got together. Oh, it was so cute. So I'm like, I helped make that happen. Obviously I didn't know that was happening, but they met up at the school reunion and got chatting. And yeah, after that, they kind of sent a couple of messages and said, hey, let's catch up. What do you know? A couple of months later, they're dating. And it's been like 2 or 3 years now and they're still together. Kind of beautiful. I'm like, I helped make that happen. Not really, guys, obviously, but I just think it's kind of cute. So guys, whoever's watching this is southeast Queensland. This is Margate Beach, actually. This is Margate Beach, but it's part of the Redcliffe Peninsula because this here is a whole big bay. That's why there's no waves. There's an island out there. You can't see it because the sun is beaming right at you. There you go. You can see the island a bit. That's Moreton Island. So this is Moreton Bay. It blocks all the waves, so it's quite nice, especially in winter. This is great for stand-up paddleboarding. I keep on reminding myself that I was going to buy one. So this is southeast Queensland, guys. This is Queensland, Australia. So g'day, mate. G'day, mate. I'm Dora, who is running this channel. Sometimes it's my mouth that's running, but that's okay. We are doing 75 hard for 75 days. I don't know what day we're in, guys. I think we're day 6. I started on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're day 6. So you have to use my hands to count. We are day 6 of 75 hard. If you've never heard of it before, I do lots of rambles on it because this is like my dear diary also. Like, how am I going with it? Because it's not easy. Like 75 hard, it's not easy. Many people start. A friend of mine, Relaxing with Mel, she's another channel from New Zealand. She started with me. She unfortunately folded 4 days in, and it's really unfortunate. She just nearly missed out, only under circumstances, because she was going for a drive for 6 hours. In the morning, she did a first 45-minute session. She drank the water, which is a gallon of water or 3.7 litres of water. But guess what? She even after she ate at 9 o'clock at night, then she went and did some exercise at the hotel. And then guess what? She didn't make it because by midnight she hadn't read 10 pages of a self-help book. So if you do that, you have to go back to day 1. So it keeps you very accountable, regardless of what's happening in your life. There's no excuses. Basically, this 75 hard. It's only the excuses you put in your head. So it's hard, guys. It's hard. And Matt says, pump those arms. Hard. I'm going to be strong. So, yeah. So the weekends is obviously a lot easier to get this done. But, if you've got something planned, like 6 hours of driving, it is harder to get things done, right? So I feel sorry for her. But she's like, what, it doesn't matter. I'm still joining you. She's just gone back to day 1. She'll just finish a couple of days after me. So I'll be cheering her on at the end, which will be fun. And then I have a lot of friends that they're not doing the whole version, they're doing a soft version. So the hard version is 75 days of 2 exercises a day of 45 minutes. This is my first one. Hey, Tony. That's my friend Tony. He's getting himself fit. He just retired this year. So he's kind of like, trying to find his place. So he does a lot of walking. He does a lot of voluntary work, which is kind of still half working, right? But, he's trying to find his happy place. He's used to working full time, quite a hectic job. His wife still works. I used to work with his wife. She's a Thai lady. I think I've told you guys before that how I've managed to travel so much in my life has been because I've always had second or third jobs. So I used to work in Thai restaurants. So I absolutely love Thai food. I'm obsessed with Thai food. Could eat Thai food breakfast, lunch and tea. And a couple of years ago, I probably was eating it for breakfast, lunch and tea because I worked in the restaurants. They'd give me free food. They'd cook me, they'd cook food for me there. And yeah, so I'd literally have it for breakfast and lunch and dinner. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful that is. So yeah, I love his wife. That was the last Thai restaurant I actually worked at, with those two. The restaurant's still going. They sold it, but they've still kept it going, which is great. And you would say, Dora, did you learn how to cook any Thai food? Well, kinda. Do I cook Thai food? Yeah, no, not really. I'm much of an eater, guys. I openly say that Diego, my partner, is the cooker in the family. Oh, look at that, guys. Now, Deb, is that not a picture to paint? Okay, Christian, I think you've gone to sleep. I think that means, Sure, Christian, ask me a question. Do you snore last? I had a good sleep last night, Christian. So Matt, I think this guy's legit. I think he's just, English is his second language. I worked out yesterday that snore means sleep. These are stormwater drains. It hasn't been storming. That's why they're open. But how gorgeous is this, guys? Absolutely fabulous. Okay, we need to drink some water, guys. Completely forgot about that. Water. I've been talking about drinking a gallon of water, which to me is like 8 of these. There's 500 mils, so I'm getting like just under 4 litres done. And when you're drinking that much water, you've got to have electrolytes, because you're drinking so much water, you're flushing your system, you're peeing a lot. I'm peeing a lot, that you're flushing minerals out and good salts out of your body, like sodium and minerals, all the things. So you got to put salt back in. So you have sea salt, a pinch of sea salt. Or, like I do, I have electrolytes. That gives you those kind of minerals back into your body. Normally, with my normal activity, because I'm pretty active, right, even without the 75 hard. So I've been taking 1 electrolyte a day. But now that I've upped my exercise, because I'm doing 2 of these a day, not 2 of these walks. Like last night I did rebounding. Sometimes I do Pilates. I've got a friend going to come over and help me do like a gym exercise, like weights session. So I could do weights, I could do boxing. I've got cross trainers and all the things at home. So I need to, step it up, change it up. That's what I mean, change it up. Change it up. Hey, Susan, how you going? Oh, mate, honestly, I wish I was more proficient at other languages. I mean, I'm barely speaking English, trust me. And trust me, my writing of English is even worse. Where my friend Susan from High Country Homestead is very good at writing. She writes for publications, for different magazines and different web pages and newspapers. So her use of English is very good. She talks about the topic of homesteading in Australia. So that is my friend High Country Homestead. Susan, she's from the Alpine region of Victoria. Completely different weather down there. I'd have it a guess that it's probably very, on her mountain, it's probably, she can't even see the sunrise at the moment, it's probably all frosty. Is that correct? It'd be probably freezing. She will have her log fire stoked to keep the house nice and warm and her toes nice and toasty. She's probably having a cup of coffee right now. Am I like zooming into her room? Maybe. Or maybe I just ask a lot of questions. It's probably that. You had snow yesterday and Friday. That is nuts. Seriously. That is just amazing. So guys, she's snowing on the weekend and this is me in north of her. Australia's so vast, right guys? We have snow in the alpine regions of Victoria and Dora could have gone for swims in the last couple of days. It's that beautiful. Tomorrow's the first day of spring, which is 1st of September. It's already been spring here, guys. It's been spring for the last week. It's been beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, hey, how you going, mate? Is everything going okay at home? How are you dealing with all the snow? I mean, it'd be freezing cold. So guys, High Country Homestead Susan actually works on this land, 360 acres, which is a lot, by herself. So if something, the chickens start croaking away for some weird reason, she's got to go out in the cold, in the snow. Mate, kudos to you. Kudos to you. Snaps. how are you, Snacks? What country do you live? This is southeast Queensland in Australia. That's what I'm talking about, Australia. This is Australian sun rising. It is 6:54, I think it says, a.m. on Sunday morning, the 31st of August, the last day of August. So I just really wanted to say, guys, and this is like my dear diary to myself too, that the end of August has been wonderful. I feel really good. I'm really glad that I did take on this health challenge, this mental health challenge of 75 hard. It's been good for Dora. I know you guys see me walking on the beach, you know, pretty regularly with my hand held like this, talking to myself. Oh, that's right. Other people are looking at that saying that, what is she doing talking to herself? But I'm talking to you guys, or I'm talking to myself, my soul. So, you know, it's not uncommon for me to drop back and look at some of these lives and have a good old giggle and go, oh shit, really? Did that happen that day? Oh God, she's looking, things have developed. So you would probably say that I have a bit of ADHD. I'm kind of like, or ants in my pants. I can't sit down very well. I mean, I can, but I just always want to be doing something. And, I am trying to calm that a bit, but at the same time, I do like the fact that I am like this because I get things done. Whether I finish them is another thing. But 75 hard is giving me the space to organise my life. And what I mean by that is like, to get to the beach, to see the sunrise, to get up in time, to meditate, to do all the things that I like to do in the morning, right? I have this kind of health regime. I believe that my body or our bodies is our temple and that, if we don't look after it, well, you'll know about it in the future, put it that way. And this body of mine, these long legs, look at my long legs. That's a bit of a shadow, guys. I'm just taking the piss, right? This body of mine is the only body I'm going to get. I can't, get new legs. I know you can get a new knee and all the hip replacement, all those things, but they come with a whole lot of stuff, right? And if I have to have one of them, excellent. But, technically speaking, you can't get a new heart. You can't get a new liver. You can, but, sometimes you die waiting for them, right? I have a friend, a childhood friend, who has been having, transplant after transplant, and it doesn't take. So she's on dialysis, she's on lots of things. And, it's not a great life. And she'd been born with it, or it could be, unfortunate. Those are the things, it's real. And I just think that I have an opportunity to look after my body before I have to be reactive, right? Like, we are very reactive in life. Like, oh, sore knee, shit, what have I done? Not look after our knee first so that doesn't ever happen. And I can't talk because I'm very reactive. I have a sore knee. And I found out that I actually have severe osteoarthritis in my left knee. You'd hardly know because I'm like, always walking and jumping and stuff like that. But that's just me. Keep on going, right? Diagnosis doesn't mean anything. It's what you do with it, right? It did derail me a couple of months ago. I was like, and I haven't shared this a lot, but it did derail me. I was like, very like, what the fuck? My physiotherapist said, oh, it might be better if you just get a knee replacement now while you're young. I was 49 at the time. He goes, yeah, just get a knee replacement, then you'll be back hiking, no problems. I'm still hiking, guys. I haven't had the knee replacement. I went to a different physiotherapist. I went to a physiotherapist. I went to a specialised physiotherapist in knees and joints, and he laughed at me. He goes, what? He goes, you are still jumping and hiking and walking 30 kilometres and all this stuff. Oh, guys, guess what? That noise? Oh, okay, hold on. Let me just fight with my bag. Stop. We've done our 45 minutes. 6:58 a.m. Though this has got to be said, this is very beautiful. Should we keep on walking? No, we'll walk around. We don't need to do it all. Yes, Matt. I do actually need to get some of that. It's inflammation in the knee, basically what it is, right? So I do a lot of elevation after walking. I do icing. I try to use natural therapy stuff like turmeric. Turmeric is really, really good for inflammation in the body. Coriander. So to eat foods with, like inflammation helping. Yeah, so I mean, guys, I'm actually pretty good. My physiotherapist said to me, he goes, forget about the diagnosis. He goes, I get people walking in here with, moderate or just being diagnosed with some kind of osteoarthritis, and they can hardly move. He goes, you walk in just walking along like, you're loving life, and you're telling me that you've got this diagnosis, and what, you just think you're going to go and get a knee recon? I said, well, I wasn't going to, but he goes, well, God, no. Why would you do that? There's always risks in having knee recons and all that kind of stuff. He goes, wait to the bitter end. He goes, wait till you cannot walk, jump, and it's that discomforting that then you get a recon, right? But while you're still moving and shaking, live your life. Just do things to help it. So, yeah. So I do take vitamins and all the different stuff. So actually, I might even be taking that already, glucosamine, because that's something that I was looking at years ago, actually, because I've always had a weird knee, and I should have. Well, I've even went to the doctors about my knee many times, and they never found it, because they kept on thinking that this is my fault because I'm so active. They're like, oh no, you can't have anything. They didn't presume to think that I had arthritis in my knee because I'm so, fit and not fit, but, I'm so active. But if they had actually, sent me for a scan, which I got done this year, they would have found that I actually had lots of, osteoarthritis in it because, well, obviously when I was younger, I used to play a lot of sport. I used to play a lot of tennis, and I'm one of those girls, I'm tall and lanky, right? I used to fall over all the time. And funnily enough, on my left knee, where it is, I actually have permanent scars on my knees because I would fall over that much, it wouldn't have time to recover, and a scab would just go on another scab. So funnily enough, that is a knee. And when the doctor felt it, she's like, oh my gosh. She goes, I can feel, feel it. She goes, but anyway, it was confirmed. But anyway, it's all right. It's all good. Look at me. I'm walking, right? And winter is also obviously going to be harder. Like with any arthritis, right? Winter's harder. So it just helps that I live in a beautiful place like this. It's warm most times. And I'm still walking like I am. So I guess my moral of my story is that regardless of, a whatever I might have on my knee, you still got to look after yourself, right? It's not doom and gloom. I'm still doing all the things. I might have to do things a little bit differently sometimes, like, I can't be walking all the time. I have to start doing some strength training, which is why I've got a friend coming over. My partner Diego has all the gym stuff at home. We've got treadmills and all the things at home. Or I could go to gym. So I need to start doing strength training. That's why I bought a rebounder. Rebounding is really good for bone density. So obviously when we get older, our bone density slips. By 30, we're going backwards with bone density. So about 5 years ago, I started getting a bit more fitter and just realising that, I'm going to get to the age of, the menopause and the pre-pause and the whatever pause. So I need to get myself into a better shape to get through that period of my life. And here I am. I am thriving, that's the wrong word, striving. I'm thriving. And look, it's a lot of work. I wouldn't say I've got it all right, guys. Like I said, don't ever follow me for advice. I'm just doing what I do, my experiences. I always say, get your own advice, go to a doctor, You know, do the maths yourself, do the Google and all that stuff. Just because Dora's doing 75 hard doesn't mean you should do 75 hard. Hell no. Hell no. Oh my gosh, really? So actually I don't drink milk. That was another thing. My mum gave me too much milk as a baby that my body just didn't like it. So I stopped having milk, and I still don't drink milk. Oh, let me read the chat here. Yes, that glucoside and cohorticide, that word. Yes, is very good. I haven't got that one starting with C. I need to get that. But like also guys, I'm trying to work out like what I really need, because you can take everything and everything. Like I take multivitamins and different minerals for like, you know, heart and bones and skin, all those kind of things. I even take one for moods. Like I don't have a mood problem, but you know, I'm at the age where a lot of my friends are literally going crazy in front of me. It's really sad. Menopause sucks, guys. I'm just going to be honest. I mean, I'm just saying, I mean, it's not sucking for me right this minute, but I've watched my friends feel like they were going crazy, and they've had to go on HRT, which is like a really bad drug. And I know that people say that, you know, there's now new HRT hormone replacements that is better for you, that you won't develop breast cancer and ovarian, you know, cancer. But I have girlfriends that have also been on HRT to save their life, so to speak, or stop killing someone, and then they've developed ovarian cancer or breast cancer and then had to go off it. So, you know, I'm not saying it's wrong to take, because if I had to, you know, felt like I was going to kill someone, maybe I'd have to take it too. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that I try to get myself into a place that I'm hoping to hell, touch wood, that I don't have to go to those places. I'm one of these people that doesn't like to be vaccinated. And you guys can have your own opinions. I'm just sharing my opinion, okay? My channel. I think you guys know that I like to grow my own vegetables if I can. I'm not opposed to buying vegetables from the supermarket and stuff, but I just don't like to, because they're full of chemicals, right? We're eating chemicals. Our environment, we've got chemicals all around us. There's chemicals coming out of my phone right this minute. So yeah, I'm one of those people that, and then I'm also a hypocrite too, right? Because, you know, I think the chemicals, you know, the waves are coming out of my phone, but I'm also holding it, talking to you guys. So I am a hypocrite. But, you know, again, I'm just trying to get my body into a place that not all women will go through the thick of menopause. It's different for everyone, right? And so far, so good. Oh, you're probably going, oh, Dora, you're going through a midlife crisis and you don't even know it. I just don't have the shiny red car. Oh, dear. But you know what? One of the vitamins I take, it's a natural one that's got milk thistle, all the natural ingredients, that is really supposed to be really good for your moods, like a mood regulator. And I've got a few girlfriends that are taking it who have had issues with their moods through menopause, and it's getting a little bit more better, tolerative with, you know, this stuff. So, you know what? If it's a placebo effect for me right in this minute, I'm happy with that. But yeah, at the moment, I've kind of dialed my vitamins down. I need to do an order today, actually. But ordinarily, I'm popping like vitamins and minerals and things like moringa. I don't know if you've ever heard of moringa powder. I normally have that in my green juice. You know, that green powder that I take a green juice in the morning. The green powder has got moringa and a whole lot of different vitamins and minerals in it, because I believe that even if I'm growing my vegetables and eating them, and I might not be using chemicals, but the ground that it's growing in, you know, it also is depleted of all the things that we're supposed to have in them. So I still need to, you know, get a little bit extra intake. So that's why I do that. But yeah, I need to do a whole lot of orders. Like, I feel like sometimes like I'm popping pills, like boing, boing, boing. Like I have it for breakfast, lunch and tea. But that's okay. So that's why I've kind of like got to reassess what I need, what I don't need. But yeah, not everyone believes in taking vitamins and multivitamins and all the things. I get that. That's okay. For years, I didn't take them either. But for me personally, they're working for me. Everybody's different, right? But like I was trying to say, that I just got myself into a stage where I'm trying to get myself fit, not drink as much alcohol, because, you know, alcohol does affect the body. And, you know, it's not good for your, you know, brain too. You think a lot clearer when you're not been drinking alcohol. And I can say that now because a part of 75 Hard is not to drink any alcohol. Because I've got to say, 2 weeks ago, you wouldn't have got me on this beach at 6 a.m. on a Sunday morning. I'd have probably been a little hungover from those, you know, 2 or 3 glasses of wine I had on Saturday night. And I'd be hibernating in bed still. So here I am, 2 weeks later, out of bed, watching the sunrise, going for a walk. I've done my 45 minutes already. We're walking back to the car. We are feeling good. And all that water that we've been drinking has definitely subsided. I'm not so pudgy anymore. So that was something I was kind of saying to you in the lives, that all that water I've been drinking was making me really bloated in my stomach. Because let's face it, where's that water got to go? It's like got to pee out, and then it's also holding on to it, water retention. So that was on my stomach. But I went to Dr. Google and I said, you know, 75 Hard, day 3, bloated. And it came back with many people saying the same thing on Reddit, saying that, yeah, that's a normal after, you know, probably drinking way too much Pepsi Dora, that your stomach's already bloated. Then you stop the sugar and the alcohol, and then suddenly you shove it with water. It's like, what the hell? And it holds on to it. So by day 4, 5, we're day 6 at the moment, your stomach gets flatter because it's not retaining the water as much. It's getting used to you giving it water, and it's not having to hold on to the water so much. That's good. Because I was actually quite uncomfortable with how bloated I was from the water, yeah. So anyway, that was a bit of a gas bag there. So your daughter drinks tons of cow milk because you've got cows, right? And she still has arthritis. Wowzers. Okay, I'm right back at the bit. Okay. The only symptom was awful weight gain. Wowzers. That's a bit harsh. Your daughter's only young. She's a teenager. So guys, we've got the people running at the moment. So there must be some kind of fun run happening at the moment. Got someone saying stand up paddleboarding. We didn't see the pelicans today, guys. This is really interesting. Hey, Wayne. Of course, Wayne. So guys, Wayne is my mate, custom screen printing. Hey, Wayne. I think a lot of you guys have met him already. He does custom screen. He has like an old custom printing screen, like the old school printing screens, not like, you know, the big computer ones that we do these days. He's an old school one, but he doesn't post about that. He really does post about he does lives now. He does lives. He likes to network people and communicate, share people's stuff. So he's always sharing my videos. I appreciate you, Wayne. I sometimes jump on his lives when I can at the time. Actually, you're probably going to be alive tonight, aren't you, Wayne? How long till you're live? Maybe other people can go check out your live later on. Yeah, look, not everyone's a believer in vitamins, and that's okay. I'm not here to debate that. But, healthy debate's okay. Healthy debate in everything, right? Today, actually, no, I'm not going to even say that, actually, guys. Anyway, there's some things I just shouldn't talk about. Oh, so look, Wayne's already said, I've already put a thumbs up and I've shared you to my community. Thank you. So, I thank you, Wayne, for your love of the channel. Thank you, mate. Matt says, for prevention, exactly right. We live in a very reactive world that we wait for stuff to happen and then we react, right? So much easier and better for our bodies and souls and mental state to, be in prevention mode. And I do get that, people are like, what are you preventing with all these, things you do? Because you're right, anything can happen to anyone, right? No one knows what tomorrow holds, but that's okay. I'd rather live a life of, you know what, I tried, I did this and I did that, and then, shit, I should have done that. No regret here, guys. Regardless, even if I've got this bung knee, it doesn't mean anything to me. It means something, but it doesn't mean, I'm not giving it the power, put it that way. A lot of things is about intention and manifestation, the way you think about things. If you really concentrate on something, you can make something happen. If you concentrate on something a body part that's, giving you aches and pains, and you really give it too much power, then guess what? You're giving it power and it gets worse. Again, guys, I'm just generalising, guys. Don't take what I say, verbatim. I'm just, me. Unapologetically me. But yeah, you do you. Oh, did you build your own screen print, Wayne? Shit, I didn't realise that. That's pretty cool. Okay, so Wayne from Custom Screen Printing is going live in 2 hours. So guys, I'm always saying to you guys, don't do sub for sub, guys. Just because you've met someone in a live doesn't mean you have to sub them. You can go watch their live without subbing, and then if you start liking their channel, then you sub them, right? Because I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm a channel that, I'm here for long form videos, and I want people to watch my long form videos. And, I'm getting better at editing. I sometimes will, take a month to bloody edit something, but that's okay. But, if I just sub everyone that I meet, they will never come back and they'll never watch my videos. That's why I do lives, guys, to get to know you guys on a bit more of a personal level. You guys get to know my quirks, which is, there's a few quirks. And I get that some people only watch lives, and that's fine, because that gives you watch hours, right? But watch hours means that you one day get monetized. But even if I got monetized, it doesn't mean anything if all my subscribers are not even ever watching my long form videos. I'm not going to be one of these channels that's just doing live after live after live to stay monetized and to earn money. Hell no. I want to be out there having adventures, guys, and filming them. I went hiking on Friday afternoon. I had an amazing hike. I love editing, and I will get myself into a routine that I'll get, more long form videos out. But, you know, I still like doing lives. I'm walking anyway, guys. I'm not doing a live just to do a live. I'm walking anyway, so I'll take you on that walk. Whew. So guys, we've done our 45 minutes. We're back to my car. We can have a bit of a chat up here. I'm trying to dust off my shoes. Good morning. Okay. All right, we might do some stretching actually, guys, because it is so beautiful out here today. Oh my God, Susan had to go. Her cat's had a seizure. Crap. Okay, I hope it's okay. Yes, Matt, I understand. Yeah, definitely. I used to take the synthetic ones. I don't do that anymore. I buy from a wholesaler now. Okay, so there, guys. There's a whole lot of people swimming. Literally a whole lot of people swimming. So they're swimming from the thing that was blown up before all the way to the other one over there. So yeah, we've got people running today. There's some kind of fun run. There's some kind of fun swim. Oh, there's a guy in the middle there. Probably just making sure everyone's on course. Yeah, definitely synthetic vitamins are not good for you at all. They can do actually harm, right? Good work, Wayne. You're looking after yourself too, and you're eating healthy and you exercise. Good work. And you know, it also helps you sleep too. Like, it's all like, if you did one thing in your life, is get better sleep, right? You don't even have to take vitamins. Just have a better sleep. So, you're not doing anything this long weekend for Labor Day, Wayne? Let's just take the sand out of my shoes. Like a whole beach out of my shoes. Okay, the whole beach just came out of my shoes. Just stay there, okay? Don't go anywhere. Don't let anyone take you. I'm just going to go get my electrolytes out of the car. Again, another thing that's really good for you, electrolytes. Oh, keys in my pocket. Electrolytes. It looks like we, and I will wee it out later. Too much information, share is caring. Right, it is warm. Good morning. Oh. All right, we're stretching. Actually, that's another thing you can do, guys. So your bank holiday was last Monday. Was that for Labor Day too, Matt? Okay, so today, on Sunday. So Wayne is definitely a man of Christ. So he does a Sunday kind of worship live. I've never caught that yet. I will one day catch that, Wayne. But another thing that I do is lymphatic drainage. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. It looks a little bit like filling yourself up, but it's tapping. So let me show you that, because I've got to do it anyway. on your collarbone, bit of rubbing, tapping behind your ears. It's getting your lymphatic system moving. So all the shit, all the crap goes out of your body. I'm not talking about poop, okay? I'm just talking about the crap in your body. I do this to my face too, like a lymphatic thing at night time. Under your arms, because you have a lot of lymph nodes under your arms. So this is not for just girls, either, it's for guys too. Like when your lymph nodes get full of stuff, that's when things happen, right? So yeah, it does feel like I'm filling myself up. It's okay. Okay, this next one's going to be a bit embarrassing because it's around your groin. But you know, sharing's caring, right guys? I'm not filling myself up. I'm rubbing the groin area, the side. The groin, tap, tap, tap. Behind your knees. Oh yeah, if anyone's just chiming in, I am no anyone, okay? I'm just doing this, showing you my experiences. Do your own research. Google it. Look it up on YouTube. Tap, 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 tap. Here you go, that's my tapping done. Then you're supposed to stretch too, guys. I don't do enough stretching. I really don't do enough stretching. Oh. So, it is 7:26 a.m. Southeast Queensland. I've got a glow behind me. I'm glowing. It's like fake filters. I don't need filters, I have glow. Oh. Shit. All right. That feels good. I feel good. Na 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 na. I knew that I would. Na 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 na. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Always got to add a bit of dancing in my life, right? All right, guys, it's been nice. Thanks for joining. I probably should do a bit more stretching. That's probably not enough stretching. Oh, Matt, you can fill yourself up. We're not watching. We're not judging either. But honestly, Google it. It's actually really good for you. It gets your whole system flushed and moving because we get sluggish in our body. And if our lymph nodes get clogged, you know, that's when, you know, breast cancer, cancers come about. I mean, I'm not saying that that's where it all comes from, but apparently it can come from that. So, you know, again, prevention. Who knows though, right? Who knows what tomorrow holds? But again, just sharing my experiences. Sharing's caring. I'm working out every day for 30 minutes. I lost weight. I'm now 22.1. I am 188. Hey, that's great, Wayne. Really good work, mate. Just funny how you said it. I know. That's just me. Okay, I could have said it a lot better, but why? Anyway, guys, it's so beautiful today. You're going down to 165. Hey, well, that's really good. Like, you don't actually look, you actually, like, I mean, obviously, I don't know your body, Wayne. I haven't, seen you, but I like the way you, like, I've seen you, no, you're sitting down normally when you're doing your lives, but you don't overly look overweight at all. And I don't really know pounds very well, but I mean, I think 165 is pretty good, isn't it? That's a good healthy range, isn't it? So, guys, tomorrow's the 1st of September. Crap. 1st of September is spring. Though spring has started early here, guys, right? Let's face it, we're in southeast Queensland. It is beautiful. I mean, how fun is that? Like, Susan, in another state, 2 states away, in Victoria, had snow on her mountain 2 days ago. Crazy, hey? Crazy. Bloody crazy. Bloody crazy. All right. Just getting half beach out of my shoe, literally. I end up with it all in my car. I mean, there's worse things in life, guys, I know that. But, I can prevent a little bit of it coming on the beach in the car with me. All right. So we have done 750 mils of water. We've done our first 45-minute session of exercise. We'll go home and we'll read 10 pages of a self-help book. We'll eat healthy, no alcohol. We'll take a progress photo. And then this afternoon I will do some exercise. I might do rebounding this afternoon. I doubt I'll be doing a live. But apparently people do like you jumping up and down. And I think there's some dirty bastards out there. They like that. I mean, I strap the boobs in, but jumping up and down, they say some really weird things. I think it's funny. But yeah, when I did a rebounding live, I had a lot of random strangers watching. Funny that, eh? Some weirdos out there. So Wayne, it's spring tomorrow. The 1st of September here in Australia is spring. So we're currently in winter right this minute, and you wouldn't tell it because I'm in like a long short sleeve shirt. There'll be people swimming on this beach today. There'll be lots of people down here today. YouTube does not like bad words, Dora. What's bad words? I don't know what bad words I said. But, I do swear, so it is what it is. Okay, guys, let's getty up. Put these in the back of my car. Hello, how you going? Okay. All right, guys. Well, I loved that walk this morning. Like I said, old Dora 2 weeks ago would have been waking up hungover. And that's okay, because like new Dora, it's not stopping drinking. She's just, getting herself a bit healthy for a bit to then get unhealthy again. No, I'm trying to create new habits for myself. And in that period, I just can't drink alcohol, right? And yeah, I mean, I do like an occasional wine. It's a thing we do here in Australia. We like wine. I think a lot of women at a certain age love a wine. And like guys, they love a beer or a scotch. But everything in moderation, right? There was a time in my life that I drank a lot of wine. Like this girl would drink a bottle of wine a night and then go to work and function. I was probably a functioning alcoholic. I didn't even know it. And I'm a poet and didn't even know it. So, yeah, and I did think I had an issue, and then I just literally went, all right, no drinking, and it was fine. So yeah, so it's good for your body to also have a rest from not drinking for a while. Again, not that I drink that much. I definitely don't drink on school nights anymore. I just figure that when I'm working, I can concentrate much better. My job is a little stressful sometimes, and if I'm drinking, I tend to react in a different way. So I'm more even a person when I don't drink and I'm not hungover. But again, okay, what have we got here? Yeah. Oh, Wayne, look, I'm a swearer. In Australia, we swear. And like I like a dirty joke. I love talking about toilets. It might not be ladylike to be talking about toilets and farts and stuff like that, but if guys like, okay, a guy said, "Are you jumping on a cucumber?" And I had to laugh. I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to laugh. I think it's funny. Yes, I had a moderator in there, and they, kicked him off, but I had a giggle, right? As I said, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not insulted by it. And yeah, I'm not at all. But like, as I said, it's very funny. I have noticed when I do rebounding that I seem to get a few more viewers. They might not be commenting, but they're viewing. I just think it's funny, okay? And I can have a joke myself, and if they're having, weird thoughts about me, so be it. Someone has to. Okay, guys. We'll go off that topic. Mike Adventure. I'm on my iPad. You know what, Mike? I realised that. So, guys, Mike Adventure is Mike's Adventure Sparks, right? I didn't realise that. I thought I'm like, who is this Mike Adventure? He's sometimes in my chat because I haven't actually got to, like, sometimes the chat goes so fast that I don't actually be able to, talk to everyone. And then I was on Mike Sparks' videos the other day. He's got a really cool hiking one. I think it's the second video on his link. Very good hiking. Something Falls, Dwarf Falls. I don't know. It's a really nice little town in oh my God, Minnesota. Oh my God, why have I got a brain jank? I've got a brain. Yeah. Anyway, you're from Minnesota, right? Yeah, Minnesota. I've got it right. Oh my God, why did I literally second guess myself? Minnesota. So, and I'm like, so I always look at comments because that's how I've made friends with Mike. And Mike's become a really good mate of mine. I made friends with Mike. Literally, I was watching one of our friends not a friend in common, but like a channel I was watching, and I looked at the comments, and one of the comments was Mike Adventure Sparks, and I thought, well, he must be in an adventure channel. My channel's about adventure. Let's go check out his channel. So I didn't actually DM him. I mean, I did not sub him straight away, guys. So, I'm a big believer in, checking out people's channels and seeing if, their videos and their stuff resonates with me. And then, yeah, I started commenting because I actually enjoyed his channel, right? I was commenting, and then he came over to my channel, was commenting, and then we basically, subbed each other. We're now Instagram mates. We're Instagram mates. And yeah, where was I going with this? Oh, and then I saw I saw in his comments, Mike Adventures. And I'm like, how sometimes you've gotta like do comments on your videos to like move it up the algorithm. So I get what you're doing there, Mike. Because yeah, I'm not having a go at you, Mike, but I do the same thing, right? I write comments in my own, like I don't have a second channel in Instagram, but I do, in YouTube, but I do in Instagram. So it is not uncommon for me to do a video of me dancing with Dora on a Wednesday, and then I'll go to my other channel, which is a health channel I have, and I'll go girl. And Mike did the same thing. He might not have said go girl. He said, great adventure, mate. Oh, no, great adventure. I don't know. But he did the same thing. So I get you, Mike. I get you. I'm there with you. And I'm trying to encourage Mike to do a little jiggle on his next hike. So it's a long weekend for you. Where are you hiking? I was trying to ask you that yesterday on the live. Where are you going this weekend, Mike? Yeah, you probably have subbed Mike. Matt, Mike's been around for a while. But yeah, Mike Adventure Sparks is his actual normal channel. He does adventures, right, in Minnesota. He loves fishing. He likes hiking. So he's been hiking mate. Oh, what was I watching the other day? Tractor racing. I don't know who told me about tractor racing, but was it Wayne? Wayne, were you telling me about tractor racing? It could have been Wayne. I don't know. I was somewhere. Someone's telling me about tractor racing. That's not something we do in Australia. So I have no idea. I'm like, what the hell is tractor racing? And I've never watched it. But then anyway, Mike had a video on tractor racing. It was hilarious. So yeah, very funny. I am at a Mudfest. What? That's where the trucks and ATVs drive through mud. Ah, that sounds interesting. Okay, Mudfest. Do they do dancing at Mudfest? Can you imagine dancing in mud? That'd be fun. Why does all my things go to dancing? You missed a little jig before, Mike. I did a little jig. Just a little jig. Anyway, I put a couple of clips on Instagram. If you have service. If I have service, okay. Hey, I'd love to see that. Yeah, do you want to share that link, Matt? My friend Nancy Tracker. I don't know if you guys have heard of her. Nancy Tracker. She's sometimes on my lives. At the moment, she's actually doing a trip from, I think she's going from Mexico all the way up to Canada. She's got an amazing channel, Nancy Tracker. And yeah, she does a lot of stealth camping, and she's part of a group of stealth campers in the UK too. So that could be the same group actually, Mike. I've actually, you know when you sub people, you forget where their channels are because you sub too many people. That's another thing. That's why I don't do the sub for sub, because if I'm not interested in your channel, I'm not going to watch your stuff. So I'm trying to cut down on what I sub because I want to sub stuff that I can actually go back and look at, right? And even if people are not my, like for example, I've talked about my friend Ange, Nana Nange Nails It. Like she's a nail channel. I don't do my nails, right? Yeah, but I still have subbed her because we've built a relationship from doing watching lives, and she's come on my lives quite a few times. Even though she does nails, her lives are really interesting. I actually really loved it. She did a nail haul. It sounds fucking weird, right? But yeah, she does nails, and she was painting nails. It was a great live to be on. I loved it. She's away this weekend. She's on a camper van somewhere. My name on Instagram is Nameless. It's shirtwear that I wear for my company name, Dora. Okay, cool. It's extremely big party at nighttime. Oh man, I can imagine. So are you getting up there and you're doing your line mud dancing? Do they do line mud dancing? I bet you they do. Can you please video that, Mike? Line mud dancing. I mean, I'm making that up. Is that a thing? Matt, you're on Instagram too, are you, Matt? What do you post on Instagram, Matt? Hey, Kathleen, how you going? Bonjour. Not bonjour. My God. Hola, mi amiga. ¿Cómo estás? Yo soy muy bien. How's that I just literally went to French? Because I went to France like a couple of months ago. Oui, oui, bonjour, je m'appelle Dora. That's that's as far as I can go. Parlez-vous English? Oh, okay, you're only on there to contact one person. Okay, yeah, not everyone uses Instagram. Yeah. I started Instagram because I wanted to start YouTube, and then I posted one video on YouTube and I thought it was way too hard. I didn't understand it. And then I started my Instagram page. But I've realized that Instagram is a little bit fake. Like it's fake-gram, right? Like pictures are very placed. It's product placement kind of thing. there's filtering, there's lots of, face tuning and stuff. Like, these are all my wrinkles and my freckles, as Mike calls them, they're angel kisses. Thanks, Mike. Angel kisses. This is all me, real. I can't change it. This is me. And on Instagram, it's very fake. Everything is face tuned, and I just think, come on, this is the body that God gave you, or Mother Universe gave you. Embrace it, because I tell you, you can't be you can't be doing fake filters for the rest of your life. It's just stupid. Anyway, yeah, but I do post there still, but just only on a Wednesday. I do the Dancing with Dora on a Wednesday, and then I just post it over to YouTube. But I've made a lot of friends there. Like, a lot of my friends, I've met a lot of them too, and I've done dances with them. I've done a lot of collabs with my Instagram friends. I've made some friends that I go hiking with now here in Australia. So my mate Andy, we became friends from Instagram, and now we hike together. We're actually doing a hike in 2 weekends' time, her and her new Italian boyfriend. So that's really fun. So yeah, I made some really good friends out of Instagram. So yeah, it's amazing where you can make friends. Okay, you can make friends on the street, you can make friends online. Just make friends, have a chat with people, right? And even in these lives, that's the only reason I know Matt. There's the only reason I know Wayne. So I know Wayne through Kathleen. I know Matt. I know Matt just doing lives. He loves watching lives, and that's fine. And he probably, that's what he's here for, watching lives, and that's fine. But yeah, I'm really grateful to meet all these different people. Like Kathleen and I, we literally have made friends via YouTube. Like, we were just watching each other's videos and stuff, and then I started doing lives, and she's jumped on the lives, and she said, oh hey, I'll do some art with you. And then we did a live together. So then we exchanged emails, and we exchanged WhatsApp numbers. Now we're like Facebook buddies too. So it's interesting. We actually call each other. We leave each other's voice messages. There's an actual relationship off the platform. So I think that's really unique. I think it's really nice. I think it's nice. Hi, I'm Wat. Yeah, you are Wat. Wat, Matt. What up, Wat? Yeah, no, look, I think it's really nice. Like, when I first started YouTube, I didn't understand how to, I was like, when you first post on YouTube, you get so excited because you've made this amazing video that took me 5 months to make. And then you post it, and then no one's watching it, right? Except your family and friends that probably didn't watch it anyway. But it's hard to make friends when you've got a little channel, right? And I just really I don't know if I got really lucky. I did a 30-day challenge, and I just made friends with 2 different groups of people. And then we all just all the friends in the background, their friends became my friends. And I don't even know how I met Kathleen. But Kathleen, I've met Wayne through Kathleen. Kathleen has met, a lot of my friends through my lives, and now they're on her lives, which is amazing. I'm jumping on Wayne's lives through Kathleen. Now Wayne's on my live. I jump on Kathleen's lives when she does lives. Matt has introduced me to lots of different channels that do lives. So I've been on their channels, and they've come over to my channel. Even the people that are watching their channels have come over to my channel. So it's really interesting how it goes around in circles. Like, if you be a good person and you like to have a chat, it'll come back on you. And I think that's just in life, right? Like, you say hello to someone on the street, they'll say hello back. You say hello, how are you? They'll say, oh yeah, good, going good, mate. The weather's great, mate, or it's freezing today. And that's how conversations happening. Or you're like, hey, nice stand-up paddleboard. Or, nice bum. I'm joking. I don't know why I said that. But, you can strike up conversations with anyone. It doesn't have to be online, right? Online's just a persona that we have, that we can hold up a phone and just have a chat with someone. But, life is out there. And I think if we can use that same ethos here, out there, or out there and here, we're better people. Oh, thanks a lot, Wat. Yeah, Matt said that, Wayne said he'd be on live in like 2 hours. So it's about an hour and a half ago. So about 90 minutes, I reckon. So it's like, I think he said about 90 minutes, Kathleen. I don't know if he's still there. He might have gone. But anyway, how are you, Kathleen? It is my Sunday here, guys. I'm a lot relaxed. I've got my first exercise done. I've nearly drank a litre of water. I've drank a litre of water. Up to my next one. I'm going to go home and have a nice breakfast. I'm having bacon and eggs this morning. I cannot wait. I'm going to go back and edit my videos. Actually, I probably do need to go, guys. I need to go edit a video. It's not for YouTube. It's for my friend I mentioned yesterday. I don't know, Kathleen, you were there. A friend of mine is my age, has breast cancer, and then she went into remission, and then it's come back. Anyway, she's about to pass away. Those Make-A-Wish companies sent her down to do one of her bucket lists last night, which was to see the Canberra Raiders. It's a football team that she supports and absolutely is a diehard supporter of. So she went down to the game last night and they won. So that's amazing. And her wife put a call out to say, can people make fun videos? Because they've only got, a little while longer for her to live. And they're like, I'd rather watch fun videos on, to make her laugh and smile than just watch her pass away in front of me. So anyway, that call went out and I was like, right, what can I do? I think, we spend so much time thinking that, all our issues in our life and, I'm busy being busy a lot, right, guys? That I thought, stuff making a video for YouTube. I've got all these videos that I'm trying to make, stuff that. Like I'm going to make a video for my friend. So bit of Googling, and I've made Bohemian. Oh, wait on, hold. I wonder if I could show you a bit. I'm so proud of it, guys. Actually, no, I can't show you. Oh, maybe I can. Actually, hold on. No, I can't. It's on my phone. But anyway, so I'm doing a skit on the song Bohemian Rhapsody. Mamma mia, the Queen song. Anyway, the Wayne's World song. Anyway, so I made that yesterday with some girlfriends from school that all went to school with this friend. And we had so much fun. So some of these girls I hadn't seen. I mean, we might be Facebook friends, but I hadn't seen my friend Carmen only on Facebook. I probably haven't seen her for about 10, 15 years. So yesterday we are literally rolling around in a car having the biggest giggle of our lives with wigs on and glasses in a hotted up car. My friend has a Mustang and she's a bit of a Bevan girl, and she's got this hotted up black Mustang, two-door, so it's hard to get in and out of the back seat. So we're like crawling over each other. And then my friend Belinda, I haven't seen her for probably about 4 or 5 years since she's come back to Australia. She was living in the UK for a while. So it was great to catch up with her. One of my best mates, Mel, I see her a lot. So she came. And then Chrissy, I see all the time anyway. But yeah, so it was really good to hang out with my friends and just make a fun video skit. I've done this for stuff, basically. Wayne World, like the actual short video, Wayne's World, where basically they pick up Mike from the side of the road. He jumps in the car and he's like, I think we need some music. I think Bohemian Rhapsody. And he puts it in the old school thing, tape deck. And this Mustang had a tape deck. So she puts the video, the tape in, and then the song starts playing. And everyone's like, yeah, man. And then they pick up a drunk person, and that was me, the drunk person, and just hoon around in the car going, do, 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 do. Anyway, you have to be there. You'll never see the video because this is a special thing for my friend. But I'm just so excited and so blessed that I can, I'm being able to do this for her. So anyway, I'm going to go home and make that happen. And I've got to do another 45-minute session this afternoon and eat healthy. No alcohol, no cocktails, no chocolate. I need to read 10 pages of self-help book. Yeah, and I need to keep on drinking water, right? So I'm on to my next bottle. So I've got to drink 3.7 litres of water, which is a gallon. So I do 8 of these, which is 4 litres. And it does seem a lot. I do have electrolytes, which I just had 1 bottle of electrolytes. I put salt in my, I do sea salt too, which is really good natural salts back in your body, minerals. And I can see in the distance the pelican. Goddamn pelican wasn't out before. Watch me show you. Zoom, zoom. Oh, you guys can't see him. He's just above there. Yeah, anyway. I'm going now. Have a wonderful day, Muriara. Thanks, Kathleen. Have a good afternoon, Kathleen. I'm about to go. Matt, wheelie yellow was amazing. Dora, show the real yellow. Show her the real yellow. What? Yeah. Yeah. I'm bringing that personality to the video, trust me. Matt, it's hilarious. I'm pissing myself laughing about it. We've made it our own. Obviously, we're not copying the real one, but, you know, we're making it our own original spin on it, so it's quite funny. Like, when we pick up our friend, we pull up in the Mustang, and then we're chucking cans of drink at her. Yeah, it's just funny. It's very funny. But anyway, I'm going to go. Hey, good night. Yeah, good night, Deb. Have a good evening. Good night, Wat. Look after yourself, Wat. Yes, I'll go look at your links that you've sent me before, and I'll check that out. Hey, Ace Flat, we're about to go, but you have an awesome day. And Wayne, we'll catch you on your live later. If I'm around, you can get out of the car. Loads of beers, cans fall out. Yeah, we did that. We used Jim Beam cans. There's a skit of us, literally, myself and my girlfriend, we're literally on the side of the road drinking beer, like drinking cans of, what do you call it? Jim Beam. And then, oh my God, look at all these people. So yeah, there's obviously a walking thing too. There's running, there's walking, there's swimming. It's a big day today, guys. Yeah, we're on the side of the road, and my friends, like, we're in front of KFC, and we're drinking, you know, drinks, and then we've got like a whole lot of empties in front of us, and we're pretending to fag and cheers each other and headbang at the same time. And then it's so funny, the wind caught one of the empty cans and it went flying across the road, and my friend's like filming that. It was very funny. So yeah, I'm having fun with it. I've got to go. I'm not as locked at drunk. What? I'm not as lock as drunk, etc. Looking like I was drunk. Yes, yes. We even pulled up in a bottle shop, in like a bottle drive-through. I filmed that. That's where they pick me up, the drunk person, which is me. And then they say, if you want to vomit in, like, if you want to spew in this. And they gave me my hat, and I spewed in my hat in the back of the car. Yeah, we just made it fun, right? And there just happened to be a random trolley where we were at. So we got in the trolley and we were doing some skits in the trolley. We had someone in the trolley. We had a big ghetto blaster in the middle of the trolley too. I wish I could share it, but it's not appropriate. It's not, you know, it's just really for her and my friends that were in it. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, because you drunk as you messed up talk. Oh, yeah, I'm drunk. Yeah, Wat, I'm always drunk. But anyway, I gotta go. Thank you for being here. Thank you for walking the 45 minutes with me today. You've got my first, you know, tick of the day of 75 hard. Day 6 coming at ya. We are feeling good. Dear diary here, we're feeling good. Day 6, we're good. We're getting the things done. We're grateful. We're very grateful. So let's say on the last thing, see ya. Bye. Have a good day. Good night.